Hello friends, my name is Augusto Segura and today I'm going to read my second questionnaire about my English phonetic class. The first question is what is language? Language is a method of human communication, either spoken or written, consisting on the use of words in a structured and conventional way. And second question is what two skill must the student acquire in order to master the sound system of a language? The two skills are listening and speaking skill. What is the third question is what is the phonetic? Phonetic is a branch of linguistics that studies the sounds of human speech. Number 4, what is the acoustic phonetic? Acoustic phonetic is a study of the physical features of speech sounds, in particular those that can be detected by the human ears and the medium on which they travel. Number 5, what is the articulatory phonetic? This is the study of the way the vocal organs are used to produce speech sounds. Number 6, what is the phonology? It's the branch of linguistics concerned with the systematic organization sounds in spoken language and signs in sign language. What is number 7, what is the phonemes? It's a small unit of sounds that distinguish one word from another in particular language. What are the allophones? Number 8 is one or set of multiple possible spoken sounds or signs used to pronounce a single phoneme in a particular language. What is an alphabet? It's a set of letters or symbols in physics order used to represent the basic set of speech sounds in a language, especially in a set of letters from A to S. What is the number 10? What is the phonetic alphabet? The phonetic alphabet is a set of symbols or codes used to show what speech sounds or letter sounds. Like an example of the phonetic alphabet is the word special, show as. What is the difference between broad and narrow transcription? Broad transcription indicate only the more noticeable phonetic feature and utterance, whereas narrow transcription encode more information about the phonetic variation of the specific allophone in the utterance. The difference between broad and narrow is a continuum. Number 12. Where is the speech produced? The speech is produced by vibrant air from the lungs to the larynx. Respiration, where the vocal fold may be held open to allow the air to pass through or may vibrate to make a sound. Phonation. Number 13. What provide the airflow to support speech? The lungs add a power supply of provide the airflow to the larynx stage, the speech production mechanism. Number 14. What is the larynx? The larynx is a part of the respiratory system and is located between the pharynx and the trachea. Number 15. What are the vocal cords? The vocal cords, also known popularly as vocal cords, are composed of twins infolding of mucous membrane stretch horizontal across the larynx. What is the difference between the voice and voiceless sounds? And it's number 16. The difference is that when the vocal cords vibrate, it's voice sounds, and voiceless sounds when in which they not vibrate. Number 17. What is the glottis? Is the part of the larynx constituting the vocal cord and the opening between them. It affects voice modulation through expansion of the or contraction. Number 18 is the principal source of what is the principal source of modification of the air stream using from the larynx. In phonation, in phonetic, the airstream mechanism is the method by which airflow is created in the vocal tract. Number 19. How can we divide the part of the throat and the lower head that are accessible to the airstream? The pharynx, the larynx, vocal cords, and the trachea. How are the air paths about the larynx now? Air from the larynx goes up windscape and into the larynx, which point must be between the two muscular folds, called the vocal folds. Number 21. Where is the pharyngeal cavity? The cavity of the pharynx that consists of a part continuous anteriorly with the nasal cavity by way the nasopharynx, a part opening into the oral cavity by way of the isthmus of the fossa, and a port continues posteriorly with the esophagus and opening into the larynx by the way the epiglottis. What is the function of the epiglottis? Number 22. The epiglottis is a leaf-shaped plate of cartilage located behind the tongue and the top of the larynx or voice box. The main function of the epiglottis is to solve off the wingspan during eating so that food is not accidentally inhaled. 23. What is the greatest source of modification of the airstream? It is the phonation. Phonation is the greatest source of modification of the airstream. 24. What are the articulator and which are they? A speech organ or articulator produce the sound of language. Organs used for speech include the lips, teeth, alveolar ridges, hard palate, valence, soft palate, uvula, glottis, and various parts of the tongue. They can be divided into two types, passive articulator and active articulator. How is the tongue divided? Number 25. The human tongue is divided into parts and other parts, and the front and the pharyngeal part, the part at the back. The left and the right side are also separate along most of it lashed by the vertical section of fibrous tissue, the lingual septum, The result is the growth, the median sulcus on the tongue surface. 26. What are the points of articulation? It is the point of contact where the obstruction occurs in the vocal tract. Between are the articulatory gesture and active articulator, typically some part of the tongue, and a passive location, typically some part of the roof of the mouth. And which are they? They are some part of the roof of the mouth and some part of the tongue. Alveolar ridge of palate, teeth, lips, pharynx, larynx. 27. How are the consonants classified according to the place of articulation? There are possible classification: bilabial, labiodental, alveolar ridge, post-alveolar, palatal, velar. Define them. If you obstruct our vocal tract at the lips, like the sound B and P, the place of articulation is bilabial. Upper lip with bottom lip, B, P, P. They are plosive stop. The consonant F or B, or the possible consonant F or B, are made with the top of teeth and made with the top of tip to the bottom to the lip bottom lip. So there are called labiodental. Move your tongue to the right, above and behind your top tip, and make a t, t, or t, t. These are alveolar sound. Other is if you are making a move the tongue farther back, not quite to the soft palate. The sound sh, which is called post-alveolar. This is the only true palatal sound that English has. Is sh. And if you bring the back of your tongue against the back, the soft palate, the velum, you produce the velar sounds like k, cha, ka, cha. Some languages also have velar and pharyngeal sound, ovular and pharyngeal sounds may make even further back in throat, but English doesn't have sounds at those places of articulation. And of course, English has a glottal fricative made right at the larynx, the sounds sh, sh. That's all. We are only working at 27 question, because the other question are the vowel sounds, and it's the next. Thank you.